Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer, and to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video I want to share something with you guys that I saw on Facebook. One of my friends on Facebook shared this. It's funny but not funny, but I laughed. I really laughed. So basically his post said, please, how much do I need to start a church? I was called last night. So he said, how much do I need to start a church? I was called last night. I saw the post. I just couldn't stop laughing. And then I went through the comments. And somebody said, happy calling. And somebody replied and said, happy calling. As in, if you don't know Yoruba, we say, eku this, eku that. So this is, let's say, eku calling. Obviously, I think he was joking. But at the same time, it shows how, even though it looks like he's joking, even though like this post is like he was definitely joking, it still brings the thought and the thinking around the way a lot of people have seen the things of God and the church thing. And you look at the post, he said, please, how much do I need to start a church? It sounded like, it's almost like, how much do I need to start a business? If you know what I mean. And because this is what is happening this is what is happening in a lot of situations. A lot of people are actually not called. They just wake up one day and say, how much do I need to set up a business, a church business? And somebody once left a comment in my comment section and said something about, nowadays even some people start off as there was a pastor that made a video once, and he was talking about how I started with a wheelbarrow and speaker and a microphone. And he was going to the marketplace, and the way he was kind of describing it, and he was talking about how now it has grown, he's able to afford this. And at the end of the day, he was saying so much about his financial growth. He spent so much time talking about how he started off small and how he's doing so well now, and he mentioned about money and finance. He didn't talk about the impact of what he's doing in the life of people. He didn't talk about, the spiritual aspect of this growth. All he talked about was the financial. And at the end of the day, it was basically someone, a pastor, talking about how he started a church, a business, small, and now he has grown. Anyways, I'll continue with some of the comments. I really laughed. I really laughed. And somebody left a comment and said, if truly you are called, I think he meant to say called, there is no need of financial startup, but your calling will surely make provision for that. True wonders of the calling through you. That's a comment somebody left. And somebody else left a comment and said, which of your name somebody left a comment that said, which of your names you hear? That's Pidgin English, like, which of your names did you hear? And then he replied to the person and said, all, as in all his names were called. So he's making a post to ask, how much money do I need to start a church? I was called last night, and this person said, ask your caller. And then someone else replied and said, will be pleased and avail myself to serve God as the chief usher in your church. Another one said, if you are called, pastors needed in the north. You are called. Pastors needed in the north. Oh my goodness. So if you are not in Nigeria, you may not know. The northern part of Nigeria would be predominantly Muslims, and there's been a lot of killings and stuff like that. Of Christians in the northern part of Nigeria. So this person is not saying that if you're called, then go to the north. And that's another thing, that's something else that a lot of people have questions about. A lot of our mega pastors in Nigeria, a lot of them, they're not in the north. No, they're not. They are in the safe areas. Some of them are actually moving internationally at this point. They would tour the world. They would leave Nigeria. They would leave the whole of the problems of Nigeria, the whole of the problems of the northern part of Nigeria, and all the Boko Haram and all the stuff going on. And then they would travel to Canada, and they would travel to Australia. They would travel to Ireland. They would travel to the Netherlands, travel to France. They would travel everywhere in the world, and then they'll leave the problems. They will leave the problems in our country, in their own backyards. They live that and they're going internationally. And then they claim God called them. So God did not call them to spread the gospel to the northern part of Nigeria. No, they are actually, and they travel to Christian countries where these people already know about Jesus. They already know about the Bible and stuff like that. And we have people in our own backyard, Muslims in the northern part of Nigeria. They will not take Christ to them. No, they will take Christ to Christian countries to go and, how do you go and convert? You're going to tell people about Christ, countries where they already know about Christ. You have people in your own backyard that do not believe in Christ. The people that do not know Christ, do not know anything about the Bible. You pick up your Bible and you fly in a private jet to Christian countries. When in the northern part of Nigeria, we have so many Muslims that you're supposed to, so-called calling, go and talk to them about Christ, about God. No, they are flying internationally. Places where they can collect money, collect tithes and offering and seeds in foreign currencies, the dollars and the pounds and the euros. That's it. And that's not enough to open people's eyes what's going on. It's not enough. I made a video the other day about a church that does not exist in villages. I made a video about church that does not exist in villages. They only go from city to city to city, and then the next thing, poof, they went international. They went international. And their church members are coming and leaving ridiculous comments. And I'm like, what Christ are you talking about? What Christ are you talking about? So your Christ is not for the villages. You know why? Because villagers don't have a lot of money to give them. The money is not in the village. People should be thinking about these things. The money is not in the villages. The villages where are the poor farmers and whatever. They don't go to them. They go to the mega cities, international. They go and you people's eyes are not opening that for a lot of this so-called men of God is all about the money. For the so-called, a lot of them is all about where the money is. These are the questions you should be asking. If truly these people are truly called by God, why do they ignore all these things in their own backyard and they are flying internationally? And somebody left a comment and said the caller, quotation mark, will probably be in the best position to provide the cost estimate. You know, so, but anyways, like I said, it's funny, but at the same time, it's not funny because it makes us think. You know, it makes us think about a lot of the things that are going on. It makes us, you know, he's saying this as a joke, but there are a lot of people that are out of poverty. I've thought about how do I get out of poverty, and they realize that if I carry gala on my head to go and sell on the street, people may not buy from me. Okay, if I want to sell pure water, there are a lot of people that are going to say my pure water is not cold enough, or they're going to price it that you're not going to sell 3 for 10 naira and all of those things. If I sell a shoe, they're going to ask me, is this your shoe Abba made, or is it the real quality leather? If I sell this, Nigerians will not buy. If I sell that, you people will price it for 1 kobo. But if I start a church, Nigerians will ask no question. Think about this thing. They will ask you, is this shoe pure leather or is it not pure leather? But when a so-called pastor is talking, they don't ask any questions. They have the Bible to reference to know if what the pastor is saying is true or not. They would never check it. A pastor says it, that's it. The minute somebody becomes a pastor, they become unquestionable. They can sell anything to the people and the people will buy. Oh, you see this bottle of oil. You need this oil to make your business work. Boom, people will buy it, no question, because it's a pastor selling it. A pastor will say, I'm selling this candle, you know, so-called pastor, I'm selling this candle. Just light this candle for 7 nights. That thing you have been praying for will happen, and people will go and they will buy it with no questions asked. A pastor will say, you have to give me the whole of your salary of the month. You have to sow seed of all the income you made in the month. People with the brain given to them by God will not question it. They will drop it. And then somebody that is selling a gala on the street, they know the price of gala. They'll be asking, are you not going to sell 3 for something? Are you not going to sell poor person on the street that is starving? That is starving, trying to survive. Is selling gala on the street. Everybody knows the price of gala. And they will be like, are you not going to sell 3 for this? Are you not going? They will frustrate the poorest people on the streets that are trying to survive, trying to sell them something. They will do anything, price it, do this. But then a pastor, no effort whatsoever, just tell you, bring all your salary of the month, and they will surrender. This is where Nigerians forget how to ask questions. They forget their right to ask questions. A pastor will tell a woman something to do, and the woman will go home. The husband is talking. She will say, my daddy in the Lord said. All of a sudden, daddy in the Lord is more powerful. He's the one dictating what happens in her household, not the husband that she claimed to love till the day she dies. Common sense is gone out the window. And you wonder why people will not choose to be pastors? You wonder why people want to take that line? Because they know that once they claim that calling, claim to be a pastor, all of a sudden they become untouchables. All of a sudden they can talk to anybody and the people would listen and bow to whatever they are saying to them. This is the situation of things. And you're wondering why there are so many churches. The other day I shared on Facebook, one building with 7 churches. One building. And you think they're all after the things of God. I'm not saying they're all evil, but I'm telling you, you think all of them are actually about the things of God. How can we call ourselves Christians? One building, 7 churches. Blasting megaphones and microphones and blasting and preaching the same Bible. The same one Bible. The same Bible. They are all have 10 different, 7 churches in one building. And you don't think it's business they are doing. You don't think it's business they are doing. I wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, I always share whatever I see, whatever I come across, or whatever. I saw that one of my friends on Facebook posted it. Like I said, it's kind of funny. You know, we can laugh about it, but at the same time, if you think about it from the other angle, it's also not funny. You know, those that be like, is the church, the politicians in the country. Let me tell you, politicians are shaking hands with pastors. Tell me how they are winning elections. They go to churches and the pastor will put their hands on their head and tell their church members, this is who to vote for. The vice president is a pastor. Let's remember, we have a Bible to read. We have a Bible, which is the dictionary for our Christian faith. Let's start opening it. At the same time, thank God, God gave us a brain as well. It's about time a lot of us start actually using that brain that God gave us. I have nothing else to say. What else can I say? And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.